Good evening, all. So we have come back with a very interesting video and a very entertaining video, if I must say, or if I may say. It's about the Arab media landscape and where does Arab get from? Where does Arab get their news? Where on what media do they spend their time and entertain themselves? What kind of media they watch? And what are the things they read or watch. And on this topic, I will start talking. So let's start. So let's start with the news. And basically, there are two famous news channels, one called Al Jazeera and one called Alarabuya. And they have sometimes a contradicting views about the world, or sometimes they have agreements on things, sometimes they don't have much agreement. And different people watch different channels. Some people think one of them is more honest than the others, or one of them is conveying more truth than the others. I don't even become involved in such topics, but what I'm concerned about that there are other news channels like BBC, RT Today, and some Sky News, and maybe some Egyptian channels and so on. But by far, I think these are the most influential news channels on the Arab world. So Al Arabiya and Al Jazeera. The second category is sports, and by far I think BeIN Sports is the most famous channel, and it covers most of the leagues across the globe, and it's one of the most famous channels, and a lot of people watch it if they have subscription and so far. But I think BeIN Sports definitely is very influential in terms of sports. The third one is entertainment. I think NBC by far is the most influential entertainment channel through group of talk shows, movies, TV series, TV drama series, TV comedy series, and so on. They try to entertain the Arabic audience. So there are other channels, some Lebanese channels, some Egyptian channels, and some channels from UAE like Dubai and Abu Dhabi and Sharjah, and Sharjah. Maybe you have also some interesting channels in terms of LBC, Future, Mustaqbal, and the other Lebanese channels. Maybe you have some Egyptian channels like Al Hayat. Also, you have few other channels. I don't know all of them, but these are the most influential media channels. It's surprising that in social media, so these are the TV channels, and in terms of TV series and movies, who is the producer of these movies? A lot of things that are being viewed in NBC is actually being produced by famous production companies like Disney, Comcast, Warner Brothers, HBO, and so on. And sometimes you have drama series, sometimes you have Syrian drama series, sometimes you have some Gulf drama series that is produced either in Kuwait, Bahrain, or a mix between Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi, and so on. And you have some sometimes Egyptian drama series, not very famous, Egyptian famous in their movies. So before they were good at drama, now less on drama. Sometimes they try to do some quick comedy shows, some quick some TV shows. Could be something like pranks, could be something like TV shows like host shows and talk shows and so on. It's within these reach. It's within this reach, but this is how the market is really organized. So then you have, for every country, coming back just to every country, you have 10 to 20 newspaper channels, website channels. So you have this newspaper, online newspapers, or online news, and you have a lot of social media influencers, around 101, something like 100 or less. Every country has something like 100 social influencers, and some of them are more influencers than others. Some of them are focused on beauty, fashion, lifestyle. Others are focused on comedy, and making these comedy shows. Others are focused on some kind of political arguments. Also political people are not famous. So this is the kind of these are the social media influencers. We wish them all very good luck with their career and what they are doing online. Sometimes it takes a lot of time in order to have a very useful information out of any of those media channels, but it's designed for entertainment, so it's fine. So it's designed actually to entertain you. It's designed to give you an enjoyable time. So that's it, it's fine. So if we look at things quickly in terms of usefulness, I would say the news are good source of information, but they end up in a very negative view on life, and they actually play on your emotions and magnify your emotions in a negative way. That can sometimes give you a depression-like mood, or some kind of mood that is not productive in general. And I'm talking about both the main media channels. Some entertainment channels are useful. You watch them, you like them, you get engaged in them, and you just become immersed with this media. Usually they tell a story or do something fun. Sometimes the story is useful, but I think 95% of the media that is being displayed is not useful and or is irrelevant or just is purely entertainment. And 5% is useful. So maybe this is actually the code. You should have something that is 95% entertaining and 5% useful. So this is, you mix it in a story, you build the story, you make a TV series out of it, or you make a TV shows, and that's it. This is the message. This is the story. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get entertained, and that's it. So it's okay. That's life, and this is what makes people engaged. No complaints about it. So that's a quick intake on different media sources and the media scene in the Arab world, and how people think about different perspective of different actors within the media scene. I wish everyone working in this sector good luck. I wish everyone working in this sector good luck. It's a very interesting sector. Sometimes it's aligned with security, sometimes it's aligned with political interest, and sometimes it's just aligned with pure entertainment. That was my quick intake on things. Just talking about famous social influencers that I follow. I used to follow some, but not anymore. But I think some of them are good, many are not. I will wish you a great evening, and I'll say I wish everyone good luck. Salam.